drip. She in my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist. Give me teamwork. Keep it consistent. For the distance.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
Trying to run forward, Pollard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. From the red zone now, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. O'Connell backed up near the goal line. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Wow.
Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 59 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach it? Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it second down and 11. Prescott. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his target land. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, 28 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Not a lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Good. Everything got fumbled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Prescott from the gun on third. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, Pollard again. And some room to run now. And he'll follow his block.
What'd you say, dude?
All the way down to the 23-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Exactly what they needed. Right,
yeah, I hear you.
They needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you don't supposed to see everything, bro. You can't stop everything.
This offense finding its legs now.
Yeah, you can't stop everything. But you winning, though.
Prescott to throw it.
Gallup. Yeah, Gallup, let's go. Yeah, you can't stop everything, bro. You got the lead.
Prescott, and the Cowboys get a bit closer. 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially.
Well, you got to do a lot of stuff, bro. You do that, I'm planning on doing something else.
but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, that all game through. You got 2-score lead. You shouldn't be complaining about nothing.
The calming drive. Now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
You win. Yeah.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror.
Oh, you only got 2 of them. You ain't got number 1 touchdown off your rest of them you got defense touchdown. You ain't you ain't got no. You got 1 touchdown on your own, but the rest of them were picked. They count too. They count too. They win you up. But I'm just saying.
To change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good
Whoa.
this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers.
That boy come through the whole range.
Do you stop what I'm doing? Why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, you go out and run, you don't get downfield.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't
You worry about a pass. Yeah, you run pretty good.
Nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in.
But we worry about the long pass,
at
though.
least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, we're trying to look
It's
to.
supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
You're going over there.
Short connection. They get 7 out of that, so
Yeah, you
they're
got
third and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on third, O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they go play action here with O'Connell. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Yeah. Like I say, you don't got a couple defense touchdowns.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Come on, baby. We need to pick 6, something.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll roll him out right. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I don't blame you for running, though.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's 3rd and 6. That's caught left side.
Man, look at that play. I'm waiting to I can't get that man on the pass, man. I've been waiting on that play forever. Yeah, I can't get the damn man.
And now we get into the psychology of because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter.
I get it. I just couldn't get it.
Defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer down.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should have hit the stick 2 times. You throw it away. Tap R3.
Count on catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. O'Connell now off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That pass just...
Now you was on the move when you throw that ball.
Force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked it up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I think that was a bit. And the choice though.
And now off to the races down the right side. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, You've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. First down, Prescott.
Oh, man, come on. It went over here. Good kick.
Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
Hey, catch on. He in front of me.
And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10. To throw here, O'Connell rolling to his right. A quick throw there is incomplete.
When you're capable,
Gotta be running, moving.
sometimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
Off the play fake, O'Connell. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
And, my goodness.
He didn't set me that game down.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them.
Man, he's gonna get off his man.
He couldn't make it into the end zone. First down there on a pick up the 25. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. O'Connell quick out wide and complete.
Go.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial... And now here's another interception. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here's O'Connell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum. And my goodness, another interception. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Got a man, it's Mayer. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Here's Jacobs. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Prescott now. And now here is another interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the lead. So this round victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.